Joe, is Jayson a go tonight?
What's he listed as? He's listed as doubtful.
What was the last day or so like for him, and was there any progression, and what did you kind of learn about the injury?
He's got a bone bruise. Progression, was yesterday he was able to do a little bit with the team. Today he was able to get on the court. He'll be day to day. We'll see how he is when he gets there. But I know he's doing everything he can to put himself in position to play, and we just kind of try to take it day to day.
Hi, Joe. Throughout the season, Pritchard has shown a lot of improvement. This had made to you easier or harder to find minutes for him?
I think he's carved a significant role on our team to where, I think it's well established what he can do for us night in and night out. And, I think I'm happy for him that he got Sixth Man of the Year. I think part of that is just the consistency and what he's able to do. But, no, he's carved out a significant role to where it's easy to play him because of his consistency, his competitive nature, and, really his versatility. He doesn't just impact games with the shooting. He can do it in different ways.
Yeah, along those lines, how gratifying is it for Payton to win that award? And I know you're not big on that kind of recognition, but just for him from where he was a few years ago to now.
Yeah, it's a credit to him. It's a credit to the player development staff. They've worked together for now, 3-4 years. And I said it before about him, like it's easy for guys to slip through the cracks, dealing with uncertainty in the first couple of years of the league, but he dealt with it with a high level of professionalism and competitive nature, and it's part of what makes him really good. So, I'm happy for him and grateful that we have him.
Then I have one more bigger picture question. The Athletic did an anonymous player poll, and 5 Celtics were listed as some of the most underrated across the league. So a bigger picture question, why do you think winning basketball is so underrated nationally?
Yeah, I think it's more about what the opinion of each other in the locker room is. I don't think unnamed opinions are insignificant. To me, we care more about the approach, the mindset, the opinion of ourselves, the people who are around us every single day. We're with each other, how we compete, how we impact each other. That stuff's the most important. So I think that's more valuable than anything else.
Joe, Sixth Man of the Year 2 out of the last 3 years, with Malcolm a couple years ago. Obviously individual awards, but what is it about the team, the system, the franchise that allows for these guys to kind of thrive in these roles? Yeah,
I think it starts with the guys, right? I think it's a tough thing coming off the bench, especially for Malcolm, who had been a starter for a lot of the time, and it's tough for Payton too. I think you never have just 5 starters, and I think that's the strength of this team is the versatility, and with which, because of how our season has gone this year, we've had to go to a bunch of different stuff, and so I think that open-mindedness and versatility, it's really about the guys and their open-mindedness to have an understanding that they can impact the game in many different ways. And I think when you have a locker room like those guys, you want to do stuff like that for the guy next to you, and I think that's kind of what the locker room's built on.
Joe, here. You said yesterday that the kind of telling Tatum to get up was an expression of love. Is your kind of relationships with the players? Sometimes your guys are just going to be pissed at each other, or they're going to be pissed at you, and sometimes is that a good thing when they're uncomfortable with what you're asking them to do?
I think, I don't know about pissed is the right word, but the level of uncomfort of being a part of something where you're working with each other to get to where you are, to get to where you want to be, I think is, just kind of why we're all in this thing, right? And you have to do that together.
Thank you.
Thank you.